Water sustains us, cleanses us, and connects us to each other and the earth. However, its importance goes beyond just its physical properties. In many cultures, water is regarded as a sacred element that plays a critical role in their spiritual and cultural traditions. In indigenous cultures, water is particularly significant as it's considered a life-giving force that connects them to the land, the ancestors, and the spiritual world. Water is often used in spiritual ceremonies, healing practices, and rituals. However, colonization brought significant changes to the land and water systems, disrupting traditional indigenous practices and ways of life. The colonization of indigenous lands led to the construction of dams and water diversions, which disrupted traditional water systems and affected indigenous peoples' ability to access clean water sources. Indigenous peoples in Canada and the United States have faced ongoing challenges accessing clean drinking water. In many indigenous communities, water sources have been contaminated due to industrial activities, such as mining and oil and gas extractions. While access to clean water is a fundamental human right, many indigenous communities in North America continue to face challenges in accessing safe and clean drinking water. For indigenous peoples, water is not just a physical necessity, but a cultural and spiritual one, with many traditional practices and ceremonies centering around water. To address this issue, it's essential that governments and non-indigenous communities support indigenous-led initiatives to protect and restore water sources, provide funding for infrastructure and water treatment systems, and recognize indigenous peoples' traditional knowledge and practices related to water governance and management. Ultimately, I believe that ensuring access to clean water for indigenous communities is not just a matter of social justice, but it's also a crucial step towards reconciliation and building more equitable and sustainable societies. It's essential that we work together to address this issue and uphold the rights and dignity of indigenous peoples.
We are still very confident that we are going to be able to end the long-term boil water advisories across indigenous communities in this country within the 5 years we set.
Bombastic side-eye, criminal offensive